So good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I don't know if everybody is here on Pacific time, but welcome. My name is Lizbeth Vázquez, and I graduated from the LMU program in 2009. It's last year. And I'm just really happy to be here today. Today, we're going to explore the theme of internal wisdom, what it might feel like to be deeply rooted. So we're going to get started with that. And I want to see everyone. Beautiful. Okay. So we have a few more people coming in. Hello, welcome. So with that being said, like I said, my name is Lizbeth and I'm really happy to be here. Today, we're going to work with our breath. We're going to work through our breath to be able to tap into our vital energy, the vital energy of our spine. So we have about 31 nerves that intersect our spine. And in the yogic philosophy, we have over 72,000 nerves, what we call nadis. And what we're going to do with the practice is we're going to work through meditation. So we're going to work through different pranayamic exercises at the beginning of class. Then in the middle of the class, we will work through some asana postures, and they'll be laying down. Through the asana postures that we'll do on the ground, I'm going to play some music. So you'll hear me play my singing bowls that I have here. After the asana portion of our class, we'll reincorporate ourselves and come back to more breathing. Now, I have a couple of disclaimers. Through the pranayama portion of the class, through the breathing exercises, if you just ate, I recommend you to just take it slow and take it very gentle with yourself as we're going through the breathing exercises. So once again, if you have eaten prior to this class, I recommend you to be very careful as we work through breathing exercises. Second disclaimer, if you are pregnant, I recommend you also to take it very slow and be very mindful, all right? I do not recommend some of these breathing exercises if you are pregnant or if you have any lung conditions, so any COPD or any lung disease that you may have. So just be very aware and mindful. The other disclaimer, that was it. And with that being said, we're going to work through the Panchamaya Kosha model. So if you know the Panchamaya Kosha model, in the yoga world, we work through 5 layers. The Annamaya Kosha, the physical sheath, this material organic matter. Then we work through the Pranamaya Kosha, the energetical sheath, the breath that we bring in, so that we can have vital energy. We will work through the Manomaya Kosha, the mental sheath, where we conceptualize and where we know our emotions. We will work through Vijnanamaya Kosha, the sheath of wisdom, and the Anandamaya Kosha, the sheath of bliss, the sheath of contentment, the sheath of joy. So with those 5 sheaths, we will try to understand what it means to be deeply rooted through the element of earth, Prithvi, and through the element of air, Vayu. So we will bring in the element of air through our breath so that we can connect to the earth with the element of Prithvi. The reason why we are doing this practice, right? We not only want to connect and find a sense of internal wisdom so that we can be more grounded as we navigate our external world. But we also want to regulate our nervous system. So our autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic and the sympathetic system. So it is my hope that with this practice, as we practice together, that by the end of our class, you could feel better regulated. You can find a little more relaxation and internal peace. At the end of our class, we will have a time for a Q&A, and I'm really looking forward to it. So with that being said, let us get started. Oh, one more thing. So before I forget, I have a few yoga props. We will be using 2 yoga blocks. If you have 2 yoga blocks or 2 pillows, bring those pillows with you, or your blocks. You'll notice that I have a blanket. You know, we might get a little bit cold in Shavasana, or you might need support for your neck. I invite you to bring that pillow. Now, you'll notice too that I have a bolster. We will use a bolster, but you can use your pillow as well, okay? So with that, let us get started seated. Find yourself in a comfortable seat, whether you are on a chair or whether you are on the floor, whether your back is behind empty space, or perhaps your back is resting against a wall. Find yourself in a place that feels comfortable for your needs. You might want to prop your sitting bones so that you are slightly elevated from the ground so that you can relax the knees and give your pelvis a release. From there, see if you can relax your hands down. And with your eyes opened, or perhaps semi-closed, or even completely closed, let us begin. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and a deep breath out of the mouth. Very gently bring your palms at heart center. And we will continue to open up our class with one collective Om. Let's inhale through the nose and out the mouth first. Let's inhale for Om. Gently relax your hands down and keeping your eyes closed or semi-open, begin to tap into your breath. Through the Annamaya Kosha, this external sheath, invite the breath in through the tip of the nose. Taking that deep breath in and a deep breath out. So we'll begin with Dirga breath, diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out the nose. So as we invite diaphragmatic breathing, we allow the lungs to expand and the diaphragm to contract as we inhale. And as we exhale, the diaphragm expands and our lungs contract. These forces in opposition allow us to continue to breathe in and to breathe out. So see if you can envision the diaphragm as it contracts on your inhale and as it expands on your exhale. The diaphragm is one of the biggest muscles that we have in our bodies, and it rests beneath the lungs and above the organs of your stomach. And one of its primary purposes is to help us do the function of breathing so that the lungs expand and that the lungs contract. So it works together with your breath in order to receive and expand, and in order to let go and contract. From this place of awareness, here in community, I invite you here to set an intention. An intention coming from the felt sensation of your body, from the felt sensation of your mind. Invite that intention here into your breath. Feeling into the spaces of the body that might feel discomfort. Feeling into the spaces in your body that might feel at ease. And see if you can relax the muscles of your face down. Relaxing the inner brow, softening at the jaw, softening at the ears, softening at your chin, and even within your mouth, see if you can relax the tongue down. Inviting the full inhalation and the full exhalation. And from this external sheath, the Annamaya Kosha, notice your physical body. See if you can create a little bit of a length throughout the spine as you root down at your sit bones. You might tuck your chin slightly in so that you can continue elongating across the cervical spine to the crown of the head. Top to bottom, bottom to top. And now we're going to bring awareness to our sitting bones. And notice the right and the left sitting bone. And as you visualize these 2 points, notice them on the exhalation coming together. And on the inhalation, drawing apart. So bringing 2 points together on the exhalation. And on the inhalation, drawing these 2 points apart. Inhaling, drawing apart. Exhaling, drawing together. These 2 points separate on your inhale. And these 2 points come together on your exhale. I invite you now to let go of that practice. Now we're going to blink your eyes slightly opened. We're going to bring our hands into our low belly. So we're going to do 3 rounds of Kapalabhati. And the rounds of Kapalabhati, it's a forceful exhalation out the nose. So with your eyes semi-closed, I invite you to just open them for a moment so that you can see me. I'm going to demo the breath for you first, and then we'll do it together. It goes like this. So it is with the help of my diaphragm and my abdomen, the muscles of my abdomen, that I am forcefully exhaling out of my nose. Okay? I am forcefully exhaling out of my nose. Okay? So we're going to start like this. You can rest your hands on your belly or you can rest your hands on your knees. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and a sigh out of the mouth to begin. And on this next one, let us begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Pause at the top. And exhale out the mouth. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the effects of the Kapalabhati. Breathing naturally and organically in and out of your nose. Feeling the sensations arise. The effect of the Kapalabhati. Two more rounds. Let us begin. Inhale through the nose and begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose, pause at the top. And slowly release. Breathe naturally and organically. Feel the effects of the Kapalabhati. Last round, let us inhale. And begin. Breathe in through the nose. Pause at the top. Exhale out the mouth. Breathe organically. Feel the effects of the Kapalabhati. Notice sensation arise. Bring your palms at heart center gently and begin to rub the palms. Creating internal fire in order to energize and revitalize, to bring energy, awareness Gently bring your hands on top of your face without touching your skin and feel the sensations arising throughout the fingertips. And slowly release. Blink your eyes open. I invite you now to remove any prop that you might have had underneath your sitting bones. And let us take a moment of rest. Extend your legs forward. If you need a prop from underneath your knees, I invite you to bring that prop underneath your knees. Bring your hands on your sides and just begin to shake the legs. Shake the legs just a little bit, bringing a point into your feet, bringing a flexion. Let us bring our hands up towards the sky and just release forward. Round back, release the hands inside the legs, and release the head forward and down. No need to flex the feet, just relax. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and a sigh out of the mouth. And again, out of the mouth. One more in through the nose. And out the mouth. Great, let us come back to neutral. Let's bend our knees, come up again on your spine. Pardon me, that wasn't clear. We're gonna transition to tabletop, hands and knees. If you need a prop for your knees, you can bring that prop again underneath your knees or underneath your hands. And from this place, we're just gonna do a few rounds of cat-cow. Drop the belly down, heart forward, head back. Exhale, round the back, chin in towards the chest, round the back. Let us inhale, extend the spine, look forward. And let us flex the spine, chin in towards the chest on the exhalation. On the extension, inhale. On the flexion, exhale, round the back. Inhaling cow. And cat. Now let us release and come to child's pose. Open up the knees wide, extend the arms forward, relax the head down in between the arms. If you need a prop for underneath your sitting bones, I invite you to bring the block underneath your sitting bones on top of your heels, and that might bring a little more ease to your pelvic floor, to the thighs, and your back. So just release here for a moment. You might even sway the head side to side. Now inviting the inhalation and exhalation in and out of the nose. Come back to neutral. Just pause here for a moment. Notice sensation arise. Tingling sensations and even numbing sensations. Very gently come back to tabletop and we'll transition to our backs. So making your way onto your back, you'll need your 2 blocks or your 2 pillows. If you need a prop for underneath your head to take care of your cervical spine, you can do that. And we're gonna meet in a cobbler's pose. So Baddha Konasana, with our feet together, with our knees apart and laying down flat on the ground. So we're gonna lay our spine flat, our knees are open, feet are together. Lay the hands right along your sides, palms facing up towards the sky. Bring a micro tuck into your chin so that you can continue elongating across the cervical spine. So these postures are more about releasing, less about stretching. So we want to have the blocks on the outer edges of our thighs, of our legs and our knees. And here we're going to bring a little bit of a visualization. So as you inhale through the nose, I invite you to make the breath travel all the way down to your pelvic girdle. Inhaling through the nose and out the nose. So the breath travels to from the tip of the nose up to the skull, back of the throat, down into the pelvic girdle. And from this place of awareness, we're going to bring a pranayama called Viloma. And it's an extended exhalation out through the mouth. We're going to inhale through the nose and out the mouth, but our mouth is going to be slightly closed. So we'll allow the lips to just open up slightly so that when we exhale, the breath is slowly coming out. Okay? So let us inhale through the nose and out the mouth. So there is a slight opening at the lips. There is a slight opening at the lips. You might even hear that exhalation. Inhaling through the nose. Feeling the effects of the Viloma Pranayama, getting into the pranamaya kosha, the energetical field. Working with Vyana Vayu, the element of air, feeling that air coming out through the small cavity of your mouth as you exhale. This time, we're going to pause the breath for 2 counts on your inhalation. At the top of the inhale, pause. 1, 2, slowly breathe out. And again, pause. 1, 2, exhale. And continue like that